So with NHL training camps having started up now, we're going to start to see line combinations. In Calgary, we're seeing Huberdeau, Lindholm, Toffoli. And in a bunch of other markets, we're going to see the line combos start to form. Obviously, the line combinations you see on day 1, day 2 of training camp are not indicative of what you're going to see during the season, okay? For sure. But still, it's fun to see, hey, who did the coach initially think this player could go well with? Or who could complement this top line, right? I mean, for example, in Calgary, again, who did Daryl Sutter think could maybe help replace Gaudreau and Tkachuk on that first line? Obviously Huberdeau, but on the right side, it's Toffoli for right now. But in Colorado, get this. Peter Baugh, who writes for the Colorado Avalanche, he's a reporter for them, he says, looks like Lehkonen, McKinnon, and Rantanen is the top line to start camp. And I mean, look, Artturi Lehkonen was huge in that Stanley Cup final run for the Colorado Avalanche and for the Montreal Canadiens Cup final run the year before. He was huge, and a lot of people in Montreal feel like Artturi Lehkonen should have gotten a better opportunity. I'm seeing a lot of stuff floating around that he should have been playing with Caufield and Suzuki for more time. A lot of other people are saying, hey, it's in the past, whatever. A lot of people are saying, nah, he's a second, third liner at best. But a very, very interesting take is coming down the pipe here. And I'll direct you back to Twitter to a tweet from Sean Hashim, who says, Kent Hughes didn't get nearly enough for Lehkonen. I said it when the trade happened, and everything since confirms it. Bad trade. And he follows it up by saying, and Habs coaches woefully failed to put Lehkonen with Suzuki and Caufield in any number of real minutes. And a very interesting reply to this from March, who says, can we see how Barron turns out before we say bad trade? So, again, if you need a reminder of what the Habs ended up getting for Artturi Lehkonen, he was traded to Colorado for Justin Barron, who is one of the top right-handed shot defensemen in the organization and has already played NHL games with the team, and a second-round pick in 2024. So Justin Barron, he scored a goal last year with the Habs, and again, we're going to see if he makes the team this year or if he needs more development time in Laval. A lot of people are going to say, hey, well, he played in the NHL last year, so he's going to make the team right now. Not necessarily. This is why I was banging that PK Subban drum as a right-hand shot defenseman, to give guys like Barron more time to insulate, to develop in the minors. Because as a defenseman, if you know about hockey development, you know that D-men generally need more time to develop than forwards. And it might have been very useful for him to ruminate, to cook a little bit in the AHL before coming up to the NHL full time. That's a big job, dude. And I know it's a rebuilding team, but still, you need time to really get cooking and really feel the puck, feel positioning, gap control as a defenseman before you can become a full-time guy. So we'll see if he makes the team or not. But of course you can't say that. I mean, could Kent Hughes have gotten more for Artturi Lehkonen? I'm not so sure, man. I think he did really well. I made a video a couple weeks ago asking if this was a fleece, and I know, look, Artturi Lehkonen, he helped win the Stanley Cup with the Colorado Avalanche. Of course, that's an amazing trade for them. And now, it's not even just a rental. He gets to come back and play for the Avs on the top line, no less. And if you've seen Lehkonen play, that might be a sneaky good little fit, hey? Don't sleep on that fit. But to get a guy in Justin Barron who's big, strong, mobile, it's tough to find big defensemen who can skate well, a la Alex Pietrangelo, right? Like those types of guys. Dougie Hamilton's another guy, big right-hand shot defenseman who can skate pretty well. So these guys don't grow on trees here. It's not super easy to find. That in of itself might end up being a great trade for the Habs if Justin Barron turns into even just a really good top 4 defenseman. Like, let's say Barron is your second, third best defenseman. That's a heck of a trade right there. But also, don't forget that second round pick in 2024. I mean, obviously, the best shot you have to get NHL-ready players and guys who are going to play in the league, first round, for sure. Duh, obviously. 6-year-old kid could tell you that. But honestly, in the second round, you still have a pretty good shot of getting some good players. Matthew Nyes, who, hey, if you don't know who that is for the Toronto Maple Leafs in the prospect system, you'll hear about him real quick here. He was a second-round pick. So there's going to be some players here that come out of that draft in 2024 in the second round who are going to play in the league. We'll see if the Habs can grab one of them from the Lehkonen trade. But a bad trade, I don't think so at all. I think it's honestly a good trade. And obviously people are going to say, oh, well, he could have got a first-round pick. Maybe. But, dude, it all depends on the market. Like, Nils Lundqvist for a first-round pick from the Rangers to the Stars last week, like, there's been times in the NHL where he would not have gone for a first-round pick. Believe that. So, yeah, basically I just want to come out and talk about this. I think that this is a good trade for the Habs. Now, did Ken Hughes get maximum value from Artturi Lehkonen? Maybe not, but he got pretty darn good value, and to say he didn't get enough, I think that's a stretch. Just watch here. I've got faith in Justin Barron. I think it's a great pickup. Just watch. You'll see what this kid's got. And yeah, if you was your opinion on this, which I'm sure you do, Habs fans have strong opinions, give it to me down in the comments down below. If you're new here, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.